Defending champions Uasin Gishu retained the overall title as the curtains came down on the 6th edition of Kenya Inter-County Sports and Cultural Games KICOSCA at Gusii Stadium in Kisii County. Uasin Gishu, which proved dominant in track and field events, winning the women's 100 meters and women's javelin, registered cumulative score for 136 points to beat 31 other counties that participated in this year's games. Narok County was placed second with 84 points as Nandi wound up third with 57 points. Bomet, Bungoma and Nairobi were ranked in 4th to 6th positions respectively. In some of the results, Machakos County retained the men's football title after peeping Bungoma 1-0 in a nail-biting final played before a capacity crowd at the 2,000-seater Gusii Stadium. In track events, Nicholas Rono of Uasin Gishu won the men's 100 meters race final in 11.7 seconds, relegating Sifa Karani and Wesley Rotich, who wound up second and third respectively. Elizabeth Luhale of Bungoma County won the women's category, sprinting to the finish line, the fastest in 13.8 seconds. Ruth Vusaka and Eufora Kenyuri were ranked second and third respectively. Speaking during the closing ceremony, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga called for resolute combat against corruption, which he said has infiltrated the sports industry, denying hundreds of youths a livelihood.
You have to end tribalism, fight corruption, stop degradation of our environment, and create a united, stable, and prosperous nation. You must not shy from this responsibility. Our people need more sports and other physical activities to stay active and healthy. We also need sports to build bonds between communities.
Kisii Governor James Ongwae reiterated his resolve of continued upgrade of Gusii Stadium to international standards.
We worked beyond the call of duty. We put in place a pitch. This pitch was not there. We had to dig the soil and plant fresh Kikuyu grass, this Kikuyu grass that we have planted here. And I thank God that it came out well.
I want to tell Kenyans that we had about 4 governors who are competing now for next year's KICOSCA Games, because they have righted the organization, they have righted the level of competition. So Meru County has applied, Nyeri County has applied, Bungoma County has applied, and Kericho governor happens to be the chairman of sports at the Council of Governors, and he graced the closing edition, and he has promised to do a letter so that his county can be assessed for the next edition.
The enthralling 6-day showpiece that brought together 8,000 participants drawn from 32 counties was used to pick a team that will represent Kenya at the 10th East Africa Local Government Games set for Rwanda in November.